Thank you for trying our ShadeMe blades. Our ShadeMe blades currently come in 3 sizes, or types rather. First is the original pixel blade, so it's our single row pixel blade. This blade can actually be used to both shade and pixel blade, but the pixel blade strokes it gives are going to be just a little bit thicker because the needles themselves are a little bit thicker. So when pixel blading with this blade, it's going to be thick, more oily, kind of orange peel type of skin. But the primary use for this is actually going to be shading on people with same thing, a little bit thicker, more oily skin, but also when you want to get real precise in between different strokes. Like some people will want to shade so it's like in between these hairs, in between these hairs, in between these hairs, but not just all over. When you're going for precision shading, you're going to want to go with your single row. The main reason that I am still calling this technically a shading blade is because most skin types, this is going to deposit the pigment just a little deeper than you want for pixel blading. If you put the pigment in just a little on the deeper side, it will kind of soften and blur that pigment, which is great for shading. But for pixel blading, we want to keep it crisp. So if you use this blade for pixel blading on skin that's too thin, it will blur your hair strokes. So only use this for pixel blading for thicker skin types. Then we've got our double row and our triple row. Our double row blade is my favorite go-to blade for shading. It's just small enough to get crisp edges, small enough to get precision underlines, and precision in the tail. You still can get in between certain strokes if needed. Like it's kind of a really happy medium, porridge too hot type of situation. So it's our best selling blade. Now you can use it for ombre brow that is directionally shaded, and I have a course on this, a video on how to do this, but you basically follow the hair growth as you shade. So even though it's a fully shaded brow, you're not actually creating hair strokes, because you're following the flow, it looks like a very textured hairy brow instead of just a block of color. It's really gives a beautiful, beautiful shaded brow, and I can't wait to show you how to use these. The triple row shader is my favorite for lips and soft, like shaded liner, or when you just want to power through that shaded brow and just really get a lot of pigment in there really fast. So all of them give a beautiful pixel look, and all of them just use that simple J motion of down and flick forward. And anytime you buy one of my boxes of blades, you do get a free mini course on how to use them. So please try them out. You won't regret it. Can't wait for you to become a pixel shader.